Hello, Beauty News family. Welcome to Beauty News January Part 4.
Yep.
Wow.
The heat has frazzled our brain.
Yeah, and so did wine, but we won't discuss that. We are at the end of the month, so
yes.
We're wrapping things up. And to wrap things up, we actually want to announce our next Member Appreciation Award
yes.
of the month.
Exactly.
We don't actually do these monthly. If you're new to Beauty News, in the group, essentially what we do, every now and then we pick a member.
Yeah.
And
who contributes a lot and is very active in the group.
Yeah.
And also does it in a way that isn't like against the rules.
Yes.
If that makes sense?
Yeah. So we do have rules and we are sticklers for those rules.
And we're planning on doing a video soon where we kind of explain what the group is and what the rules are and why we have the rules, because there's a lot of rules and we do make people stick to them. So we
seem like hard asses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
But our winner is Badra.
Yes.
So
Hi, Badra.
Hi, Badra.
Yeah.
So Badra, we're going to inbox you on Facebook. Keep an eye out and we'll get your details and we'll send you off a prize.
Yeah, it's going to be a little NYX pack.
Yeah. Little pack of NYX goodies. Fun.
Okay, let's go on to updates for this week. First one, Huda Beauty. We've seen some sneak peeks of the highlighting palette.
We have.
So a while ago they were showing, I think she was a photo shoot for something, I don't remember what it was, a palette maybe?
Yeah.
And they're like, it's also a photo shoot for highlighters. We now see packaging, and what do we see in the packaging?
We see it's most definitely square.
Yeah.
So we're putting 2 and 2 together to make 4.
Yeah.
Or potentially 9 smaller pans. It's a thing.
It's likely going to be 4 though.
It's likely going to be 4.
Especially since there's actually 2 different palettes. So hopefully one for like fair skin and one for like deeper skin or a cooler toned one, a warmer toned one, whatever it is, there's going to be 2 palettes. So that is a good way to go about things.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a smart way.
It's a smart way.
Yes.
Also, I wanted to say that we've got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Like, we've got 4 pages of stuff. Like, it is...
It's going to be a big one, guys.
Yeah.
So if you haven't got that snack...
Get it now.
Maybe get it now.
Pause it and get it now, because we've even got our waters.
We do.
Beauty news. Yeah, you got the beauty news one.
You've got Patience of a Saint.
Yeah,
love
Patience
that
of
cup.
a Saint. But that also means that what we'll probably do is we'll just go like bam, bam, bam through a lot of the products, unless we've got an actual thing to discuss. It's just going to be like, this is an image, this is a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is also another update with Lime Crime. They had the highlight palette.
Yes.
We spoke about that a couple of weeks ago, and now we can see the pans.
We can, and...
It looks pretty boring.
Oh yeah, it's very generic. You've got a pink, a yellow, and like a gold bronze. So
or a peach or something.
A peach, yeah.
I'd hope that they're actually like they've got something more to them, like they're colour shifting.
Well,
or something.
the package kind of implies that maybe it's shifty, but we'll see.
We'll see. Speaking of a little bit shifty, they've got a new lip colour that's coming out. I don't know if we spoke about this or we forgot to last week.
Yeah, I don't.
We might have forgotten to do it, but it was in the shade Scandal.
Yes.
Tell us about this.
Well, on Instagram there is a hashtag called #LimeCrimeScandal, and it relates to when their website was hacked and people's credit card details were stolen and used, essentially, by people you don't want to use them. And Lime Crime's taking it back by naming...
I actually think that's really cool.
It's clever.
Yeah.
It's very clever.
Yeah.
It's clever marketing.
It is indeed.
It is.
It is indeed.
So Lime Crime are taking back the hashtag Lime Crime Scandal with their new lip product. And
it's a nice colour as well.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful deep plummy shade.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really, really nice.
Yeah.
So, I think that's kind of Lime Crime I'm starting to like respect again because they're still staying under the radar. If any dramas come up, they've dealt with it well, and it's like they're actually trying to. And okay, being a YouTuber, and not everyone loves us, which is fine. We're opinionated. We don't give a flying fuck about people that hate us. So we can come across as like being a bit of abrupt. And so when it comes to receiving drama and hate, I understand why someone will be like, well, I actually want to transform that hashtag into something that's bombarded with our products.
Yeah.
Because it's like a smart way to deal with haters.
Yeah,
and
it is.
The more I kind of see haters, the more I'm like, well done.
Well done, you.
Yeah,
that
well
was
done.
smart.
Yeah.
But realistically, people will flog a dead horse. Like, they will just carry this to the grave.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to get the fuck over things and allow brands to make a change.
Correct.
So, good on you, Lime Crime. Make that change.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
I agree. And then we have some more kind of... Okay, let's talk about the biggest news of the week.
Yeah.
Jaclyn Hill has been sneak peeking eyeshadow palette collab.
Yes.
Even in her top products of 2016, she had like one palette that she had recently, and she was like, why don't I have palettes? And it's like, oh yeah, because I've been A, working on her own stuff, and B, working on a collab, and it's like a huge collab, she's so involved, blah, 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 blah. And there was a bit of a scandal involved.
Yeah, there was.
So she was showing photos of her, like, on a photo shoot, wearing all these fancy dresses, da-da-da-da. And then there's a lot of stuff that was starting to come out. One was a little bag that someone, like, in the background that someone had circled. It must have been on, like, a Snapchat or something.
Yeah.
And it says Morphe. And so before anyone had announced that it was actually Morphe, people are like, why is there a Morphe bag there if you're trying to keep it secret? Jaclyn Hill also was, like, quite disappointed that people had leaked the thing. I just think if you are actually that precious about people not knowing, get those bags off the set.
Yeah.
Get social media off the set.
Don't fucking post any photos whatsoever.
Have an embargo until
it's
the time
released.
you want it to be known about. Like there's ways to go around it. But also there was a fun thing where a cake company... decided they made the cake for the palette, and it looks just like a Morphe palette because it's got 5 rows
shades
of 7, which is well known as a Morphe thing. Jaclyn Hill has done Morphe collabs before. She's spruiked Morphe to no end, so people know that she's heavily associated with them anyway. And then the stupid brand. They are stupid. They decided to hashtag Jaclyn Hill and hashtag Morphe. So everyone's like, it's a Morphe collab. And then Morphe and Jaclyn Hill are getting shitty that's been leaked. But once again, cover your ass properly.
If I'm going to have, like, Morphe would have set up having this cake made. And if they didn't want it leaked, they should have said, all right, here we are going to a popular Instagram, like a bakery that has an Instagram account.
You do your research though.
You would do your research and you would say, when you make this cake, please don't post a photo of it. Like, can you wait until X date?
Or you'd even send Sally Smith down to order the cake, not Sally Smith from Morphe. You just go, can I have a cake that looks like this and can you write this? Unless it says Morphe on the other side. Yeah. But you need to make it super clear that this is like...
an embargoed product. Don't fucking share photos of it.
Or share photos after this date.
Exactly.
So they just didn't cover their ass properly.
No, they didn't.
Jaclyn has also come out to say that these aren't the colours in the palette.
Except she swatched a teal
that looks exactly like the colour in the palette.
Like the colour in the palette.
So yeah, anyway, they've come out since they're saying that this is a collab with Morphe. Surprise, surprise. It's all dedicated to the subscribers. Amazing. There's some nice swatches that have come out. And like I said, I actually like the quality of Morphe. I must be a basic bitch, but I like the quality of Morphe.
Some of them are amazing.
Yeah, some of them are
not so great. But when you're looking at a palette with 35 individual pans in it, some of them are going to fucking be duds. Yeah. But the
vast majority, I find, are actually
good.
Really good.
They are good.
And if you're a beginner, it's a good way to start.
Absolutely.
But these look very, very pigmented and buttery, and that's what I like about some of the Morphe shadows, especially the really, really metallic ones. They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
There's a few in there. You see some warm shades. You see that teal that she's like... No, yeah, we don't know if that cake is exactly what the palette's going to look like, but I'm sure it's going to be
pretty close. Yeah, I reckon it's pretty close too.
Yeah.
I don't know why people don't just fucking, like, it is what it is. Yeah. If you didn't want any fucking sneak peeks out there, keep your mouth shut. Don't show anything.
Get grandma to make a cake.
Exactly. Fucking hell.
Yeah, but can we go on to something else that is related to Jaclyn Hill as well?
Yes.
So Becca has come out to say that they're making Prosecco Pop a single and a permanent. Yes. I'm sure we called that when we first was talking about Prosecco Pop.
Yeah.
Because they did originally Champagne Pop, the highlighter, which is the collab with Jaclyn Hill, that was limited edition and it was made permanent, but it was like its own pan anyway.
Yeah.
But then, by the way, keep an eye out because on the makeup breakup, we're going to be just...
we're going to be...
Anyway, that's in the future, near future. But when they brought out like the half with the blushes and also it in that kind of blush and highlight palette, I was like, they're going to make it a permanent.
Absolutely,
and they did. And what did Jaclyn say?
Oh, she said, "Wow, this is news to me. Is this for real at Becca Cosmetics?" And then she said, "I'm literally in shock right now. I had absolutely no idea." Oh, fuck off. They own the formula. They own the colour. They own everything about it. It's theirs.
And they paid you to put a name on it and the end.
Of course.
So, yeah, it was well, I predicted it. I think most people predicted that it would become permanent. Mm-hmm. And I just think it's funny that clearly... after all the drama, like they were besties because they made each other a lot of money after Champagne Pop because that put Becca on the radar.
Of course.
And their highlighters, everyone's like, oh my God, Becca highlighters. And then they decide to collab again and really, really make too much product.
Yeah.
Eyeshadow palette, blush palette, split things, cream things, stick things. Yeah, they went over the top, and then there was a hoo-ha. Jaclyn dealt with it, in my opinion, quite badly.
Yeah.
And then I think what they must have done is like, let's part ways. This ain't cool anymore.
They burnt those bridges.
And they didn't tell her that they're making it permanent. Neither would I, Jaclyn.
No, neither would I.
If I was Becca CEO, I'd be like, Jaclyn doesn't need to know. It's not her business.
It's none of her fucking business. She did say, my name won't be on it. I didn't know this was happening. They did it without telling me.
Well, didn't.
Can you fucking blame them?
Just concentrate on bloody Morphe, please. Just, one at a time, Jaclyn. You don't need to be everywhere.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. But also, someone was saying that on on Snapchat, she was bagging out or burning bridges or something with Becca.
Yeah, well, she
watched it. I don't.
Yeah, she was raving about how this was the biggest collab she'd ever done, and she had the most creative control and all that stuff. And I think people took it as a dig at Becca. Or
I'm going to be honest though,
she could very well passively aggressively been doing that.
Yeah, I'm like on the face of it, she's just saying that she had a lot of control over it, which is great. If I was her and I was salty at Becca, I would do the fucking same thing.
She's salty at Becca. She's absolutely salty at Becca. So that's what's going on there.
Yeah, we've got a few other... So we're kind of talking about drama at the start of the video. Normally we talk about it at the very end, and I think we've got some stuff to talk about, but we kind of thought because it is actually linked with news, we got to just go with it at the start. The next one is J Star. He has been talking about that he's going to be collabing with a brand this year.
Huge brand. Huge.
And people are really trying to figure out what it is.
Definitely Kat Von D.
Yes. Another one that was mentioned was possibly Sugar Pill because he's good friends with Amy. I do want to say that he doesn't actually need to collab with Sugar Pill because their products
are made in the same
fucking
factory.
Same products.
Yeah.
So, that doesn't need to be a collab because it would just be
the same
thing with a different colour packaging.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's that. But I reckon it's actually going to be a higher end brand because he's talking about a big brand. Internet brands like Colourpop, unless he considers that a huge brand.
Well, he might.
I'm just thinking internet, maybe Kylie Cosmetics. Can you imagine that?
I don't want to imagine that.
But I can't imagine something like Lancome or maybe MAC.
Maybe MAC.
MAC would... Maybe he's doing a Viva Glam.
MAC. Yeah, potentially. I would believe that, but I would also think it's a really fucking stupid game move by MAC. Because he's widely loved, but he's widely hated as well.
I would think that he would cop shit from that because he's all like, I'm not vegan, but my products are.
Yeah.
And Mac's not. So I don't know if he'd cop backlash from that.
Yeah.
But that also narrows down the brands that he would be working with.
Exactly.
Because most brands that are drugstore, big brands, most brands in department stores, higher end brands are all generally not cruelty free. So,
which does make me sort of feel like it probably is going to be Sugar Pill. Or, no, definitely Lime Crime. Lime Crime for sure.
Oh, Lime Crime. Yeah, but watch this space. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah, we will.
I still think it's potentially Mac, and he's just going to burn his bridges with with his cruelty-free fans.
Yeah.
Because Mac is one that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it could also be something like Too Faced.
Oh my god, if it's Too Faced, oh fucking
Well, they both love pink.
LOL.
Okay, putting my vote in for Too Faced.
LOL. That would be the best outcome ever. Because it's going to be pink, really fucking shit quality. And also, like, him and Kat Von D. Like, just...
Yeah.
That would be the ultimate. Please, Jesus. Jesus, baby.
Yeah, Jesus, baby. Please, Jesus, baby. Oh, jeez, I don't know what happened there. But it actually would make sense because they're not opposed to collabing with other makeup brands. They've done it with Kat Von D. Yeah. I'm sure that he doesn't want to burn, Jared doesn't want to burn his bridges with Jeffree Star's fans by only collabing with Kat Von D. Yeah. So it would make sense. God.
I've actually got tears in my eyes. It's that funny.
And if you look at it on the books, Too Faced is a cruelty-free brand. Yeah. They're not technically... Well now they're not now that they're owned by Estee Lauder.
But they're not sold in China, so...
Exactly right, which is why it just depends on what you consider it. Yeah. So grey area, you could say they're cruelty-free.
They're still cruelty-free.
That's going to be my bet, actually.
Yeah.
Because they both love pink.
Yes. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah, I'm putting my money on that one. Yeah. Not much money, but I'm putting my money on it.
There is a bit of weight to the Sugar Pill idea, though, because they recently posted a picture of Jeffree Star on their Instagram account.
Wearing their glint lipstick.
Wearing glint. Yeah. And their subscribers just fucking...
Oh, blasted them.
They... lost their shit.
Yeah, like, I'm unsubscribing, this and that, not buying from you again. But they should know that Amy, the founder of Sugar Pill, and Jeffree Star are actually friends.
Really friends, yeah. So some of the comments left were, he's an openly racist person, so I'm really confused as to why they promote him at all. Yeah, I'll take a big cup of nope, please. I don't care how cute you think he is. I don't want to see that racist, misogynist bully on my feed.
Fair point.
Yeah. So many people... I can't
support a brand that condones racism.
It's a no from me.
Yeah.
So, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Jeffree Star is like the herpes of the makeup world for a lot of people right now.
Yeah, some people love him. Some people fucking hate him. Yeah. So... there. But also another kind of update as well. Kylie Jenner, was it called Peach Royal or Royal Peach?
Royal Peach, I think it was called. Yeah.
Firstly, I see that there's a royal blue. I see there's like one peach colour.
I know.
I think she's just jumping on the peach bandwagon. But a lot of people are doing reviews and saying that it stinks.
Yeah, like
it smells like bad chemicals. I was watching a review and someone said that her partner, who's a mechanic, smelt it and said that it smells like a certain like oil or some bullshit. Like it actually smells like car parts. But there was also like people are saying that she actually changed the factory that made her packaging. Possibly also why the design of the packaging is different. But it could be the packaging, like the glue and whatever they use in the packaging that has changed. Yep, so it's not necessarily a formula. No. People are saying they can't use it. It's so off-putting.
Really?
Yeah, like it's that bad.
Whoa, that's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. If a palette stinks so much or makeup stinks so much you can't physically use it, really bad sign.
Bit like the Sweet Peach palette. Right?
No. Bit like that fucking Dior foundation I'm trying to use.
Or the meteorites.
Oh,
they're disgusting.
Fucking fuck.
Yeah, they're bad. But
No.
when I think of bad smelling makeup, it reminds me of fake makeup. If you look at like the fake Naked palette, the fake like counterfeit makeup, they stink like bad.
Of chemicals. Of stuff that you're like, that's not
like
safe
rubber
for humans.
and like glue and disgustingness. So if you're buying something that's relatively expensive, you don't want it to smell like fake makeup. That's just off-putting. So that is some drama. Also, what is else happening?
Well,
what is else happening?
What is else happening?
English.
What else is happening is that some of you might know that Kylie Cosmetics is currently undergoing some legal issues with a makeup artist called Vlada MUA.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's pretty apparent that Kylie Cosmetics has stolen some of her artwork to use as promotional material. And I believe that they have been in court over this. But Kylie Cosmetics recently posted a photo of Vlada MUA's saying, check out the wonderful makeup art of Vlada MUA.
I reckon that is either court ordered.
Yep, I would believe that.
Or it is, we're trying to kiss your ass because we did naughties.
I hope that court order includes a significant amount of money as
well. It would.
Because don't fucking steal.
Don't steal.
Mm-hmm.
That's your words of wisdom.
That's
a
it.
Tip from Beauty News.
Beauty News is over. Bye, guys. See you next week.
No, we're not even We're about a quarter of a way through
We literally
one
have
page.
a quarter of one page done. That's really scary.
I have to edit this. Okay, we're talking about some NYX releases, news, whatever. There's a few, so we're going to start from the top.
Yeah.
They are bringing out, they have brought out in the US, a Lid Lingerie eyeshadow palette. So it's a 6-pan palette, quite nice. They all look matte. Burgundy, caramel, chocolate brown.
Warmer chocolate brown.
Yeah, and a mauve and like a cream. So this is kind of like to go alongside their lip lingeries, which are their nude range of long-wearing matte lipsticks. And people in the group are excited for this. I've also seen people say that they've tried this, so people in the US. I think it's really cheap as well.
Yeah.
I think it's super cheap. But people in the US were saying that they have bought this and they've tried NYX formulas before, weren't a big fan, but this one is significantly better than previous stuff they've brought out.
Good stuff.
And what else are people saying?
Well, apparently there was some sort of advent calendar style thing released.
In fall?
In fall. This is not in Australia. I'm assuming this is in the States.
Probably.
And that contained individual eyeshadows, 6 of them, and also, actually no, 6,
More.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I believe. And also the lip lingerie, minis. And it looks like, people are saying potentially that these are the same as the individuals that were in that little advent calendar. There hasn't really been a lot of, clarification on this. So we're not 100% sure. But the colours look like it's ticking all the right boxes. Now, what I want to say about this is, if these are somehow a newer eyeshadow formula for NYX, I got the little ones out of their Christmas advent calendar, and when I initially played with them, I'm like, whatever, it's single eyeshadow, it's nothing amazing. And then I put it on my eyes, and that's when I was like, what is this? This is surprisingly good. So, yeah.
I think they're definitely upping their game because they've put in that effort for their single, like their pan eyeshadows where you make your own palette.
Yes.
So that's coming out. So I think they've really been hitting that hard. They in previous years, they really upped their game with lip products.
Yep.
Like their lip products are great in general, but they were bringing out new lip products, bright lip color, like matte, long wearing, and it seems like now they're focusing on eyeshadows, which is quite nice.
Yes.
But then we also have another Rustic Antique Palette.
Yes.
$20. I don't know how much the other one was. I think it might have been around $20 or $10. Whatever it was, whatever.
This is a 10-pan palette.
Yeah.
And it's got those modern Renaissance vibes.
Yes, very much so. I think that has taken some strong inspiration from the modern Renaissance palette for sure.
You can really tell that the modern Renaissance palette literally took the makeup world by storm last year.
Many people have copied it.
Everyone's just like, oh, red's a thing. Gotcha. Okay, good.
Oh, and to clarify, the NYX Lip Lingerie, I think in the US, is $10. So very affordable. Then we also have something that we're not as excited about. The soft matte lipsticks.
Oh my god.
Not the best looking. So they have taken they've been around for years and years and years, the soft matte lip creams, which were like matte, creamy liquid lipsticks. Yeah. And they've turned them into a lipstick form, and they look patchy.
The red and the peachy colour at the bottom, and they look alright. Yeah, the pink still looks a little bit patchy.
But the purples look bad.
Even the nude, I can see patchiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not...
And they've got nice matte ones anyway, so I don't know why they need to do this, but...
Yeah, I'm not confident.
No, I'm not confident either. Hopefully it smells nice.
Yeah.
And they've also got a micellar water.
They do. That's a thing.
It's a thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, on to another brand that's bringing out some interesting stuff. Beauty Bakery is bringing out... Let's start with the thing we like the least.
All right, let's.
The icy highlighters.
Oh, these are... What is it with these things?
Sparkly.
Even when they've been swatched really nicely, they look chunky and flaky and strange.
Like, I'm down for a sparkly highlighter. Like, not many people are. I am down for it. But when it is chunky sparkly...
Oh, no.
No. So that is interesting. Then we'll work our way to their foundations, which we are also a bit curious about, but like not in the best way. So this is the Cake Mix foundation.
Yep. And
what annoys you about it?
The packaging. So on the packaging, it's got vegan 100%, calories 0%, gluten 0%, parabens 0%. Then it says vitamin A, C, and E 100%. Can we just... I know it's not meant to be accurate. I know. I get it. It's like a joke. They're like, look at my baking crap. But...
It doesn't have 100% vitamin C.
No! Do you know what 100% vitamin A or vitamin C would do to your skin if you put it directly on your face?
Not good things.
Really fucking bad things, and foundation would not help that. No. So, shut up!
Have it accurate or don't have it at all.
Yeah.
One thing that we do like though, and this was quite popular in the group, I want this. It is the, what is it, flower?
Yeah, it's a Beauty Bakery flower setting powder.
Which is very cute.
It's very cute.
The powder in the bag looks cute.
Oh my god, that packaging.
It's so cute. And also it makes sense. Setting powders, you're like, okay, they look like flour. Yeah. You use them to bake.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense.
It does. It makes sense.
And I believe it's coming in translucent. It's like pink, yellow, and a few other kind of shades as well.
Perfect.
I want it. It's so cute.
It's, so cute.
Yeah, it's cute.
I'm down for it.
Okay, we're going on to some random quick fire stuff.
Oh, God.
MAC has shown some coloured mascaras.
Yep.
They look like paint.
They look like they've got stuck in people's hair.
Yeah, that is gross. The fact that it's like mascara and arm hair. Ew. But, you know, it's good if they're trying to... emphasize the fact that they're a makeup artist brand. And
they look really pigmented too. Yeah. Like, there's no denying that.
And some really nice colours too.
Yep, interesting colours. You know, sometimes there is a need for coloured mascara.
I'm going to say as well, their mascara's a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they are so good. They are not cheap, but they are so good.
Yeah.
I think I had one that had the same wand.
Oh, okay.
It was good. So
these are the plastic wands with the short spikes.
They are so good.
Yeah, they are good.
You know, I've got faith in that.
Excellent.
Too Faced. What is this? Oh, that's right. Too Faced have some new shades of the melted matte liquid lipsticks coming out.
These look lovely.
Hayley and I are big fans.
Oh, yeah.
We are big fans.
Yeah, we are big fans.
If I had to recommend a matte liquid lipstick to someone, I would recommend these. Yep. So I would be like...
Just don't buy Drop Dead Red.
And I've heard that the really bright light peach one...
Oh, no good. Yeah.
So I'd go mauve. Look, I won't buy a green, but I reckon the green would be nice.
Yeah.
I would buy that dark wine colour, that orangey colour, maybe not concealer lips.
We've got the exact same.
Yeah.
We'd be buying the same ones.
We'd be buying them. We'd be going together, buying them together.
They look lovely.
They're also showing something to do with unicorn tears.
Yeah, we don't know what this is.
It looks like granny hair dye.
It does. It really does. It looks like something I would totally put on my hair, actually. Maybe I should do that.
It would tone your hair.
It would tone my hair. So basically, Jared has said, this is what happens when you melt a this is what happens when you melt a unicorn. Sneaky peek Too Faced in the lab. So
we know this is going to be coming in 2019.
Maybe even later. 2020.
When he's retired.
All we know is it's going to be purple and shimmery and I think.
And they've got another lipstick called
Unicorn Tears.
They do. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do remember this one. This was released, I think, only last year in the range of lipsticks. And this was the blue one that kind of just has a shimmery pinky. It's like a pink lipstick that's got a blue shimmer to it. So I guess they're making what I would say either a melted liquid lipstick or a lip gloss.
Yeah.
So that's that. Also, other brands that have new shades. What is that girl's name that is the daughter of the owner of Anastasia Beverly Hills?
Oh, Norvina.
Yeah, she was sneak peeking a new shade. It was a metallic green. Then Morphe have some matte liquid lipsticks. You'll see them on the screen.
Fun.
Ciate have new liquid lipstick colours.
Yep.
I am pleasantly surprised with Ciate's formula, so this interests me.
I like this formula. I find it really comfortable. It does transfer. It doesn't set completely.
But that makes them more comfortable. Yeah. So, and all of the shades I would wear. So
I love Gossip. Like, I am into those, like, mauves at the moment.
I love Oh Honey.
Yeah, Oh Honey's gorgeous. Yeah. Delight is really pretty. Even Starlet's nice. Like, fucking...
I'd get them all.
Give them all to me.
Then we've got Lancome. What have they done?
Lancome.
Lancome.
Lancome have decided that apparently you can make a matte lip gloss out of oil. They're releasing the matte juicy shakers in 7 different shades, and they don't look matte at all. So.
No, but they're supposed to be more pigmented than the oils. Because the original oils were just like a really, really sheer wash of colour that disappeared as soon as you breathed. So I'd like to swatch these. I'm not interested.
I won't buy it, but I will definitely swatch them when I'm on counter.
Yeah, definitely. Smashbox are bringing out a couple of liquid metal lipstick shades.
That's exciting.
So they're the B Legendary Liquid Metal, and then you've got Petal Metal. And Mauve Squad. Hooray.
And the swatches look
they don't look very pigmented.
No.
Nah.
Yeah, that's just the nature of metallic liquid lipsticks.
Yeah, they look festy, I'm going to say.
Yeah, I don't
If you want something that makes your lips look bigger, do not go for them because they make your lips look pruny and small.
They do.
They're not nice.
They do.
Let's go with Charlotte Tilbury.
Alright, so they have 2 new lipstick shades coming out, Pillow Talk and Valentine. They pretty much look the same. Yeah. But they're beautiful, like, rosy nude colours, so, you know, if you're into that. So Tom Ford are releasing lip palette duos that look like eyeshadow duos and have the most stupid applicator.
Sponge tip applicator and a little plastic
scoop
lip brush maybe, or a scooper, whatever it is. I'm not buying it, and it will cost me like my firstborn child.
Exactly. Fuck off with your shitty applicators, you high-end brands, and
you high-end snob.
Yeah, you high-end snobby shit. And it's not even like... Alright, Tom Ford's lovely. We all love Tom Ford. Tom Ford's very expensive. But I swear to God, if you give me a fucking plastic applicator in...
I'm going to throw it at you.
Like...
It's got to be metal. Give me a metal applicator.
Exactly. Give me something that's
sanitary.
Gold. Look
Solid
at that.
gold.
Look at that sponge tip. That's disgusting. I betcha you're paying about $10 to $12 for that applicator being in there.
Yeah.
Probably more, and you're going to have to throw it out because it's going to breed bacteria.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Interesting fact about Tom Ford, he was the... I don't know what the term is. It's like artistic director or something of the movie Nocturnal Animals.
Really?
Yeah, so he's getting around with his like creativity.
Fuck me,
He's getting into films. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, getting into films.
Awesome.
Okay, also some lip liners. Bite have released or are releasing 22 neutral shades.
Mm-hmm.
It is a lot. They all look almost the same. But, you know, the good thing is they're doing it. They're not cutting corners. They're like, people have different skin tones and lip colour tones.
They do. That's correct.
Whether you want your greyish lip, I don't even know if they've got greyish, but whether you want like a cool one or a warm one or a dark one or a light one, we've got you covered, and you can eat it. So that's a benefit of Bite. Maybelline are also bringing out lip liners.
Are they just? Yeah, they are actually, and they look
alright. They look quite creamy.
Yeah, they do. Honestly, they don't look that bad. They look nicely pigmented, fairly creamy, good colour range, and also mechanical pen. So
I like mechanical pens.
So do I.
One thing I find funny about this, if you look at any of Maybelline's lipstick ranges, it's always like a fucking fluoro pink. Mm-hmm. Where is the lip liner to match?
I think the closest we're going to get is pink coral.
Which is not electric pink like their lipsticks.
No.
Interesting.
Good stuff.
Page 1 down.
Woo!
Okay, so we're going to be talking about some highlighters and getting onto more random stuff.
Right.
Cover FX have 2 new things that they're talking about. Let's talk about the first one because we've got thoughts, as per usual.
Yes. So Cover FX has some new shades to add to their Custom Enhancer Drops range. They've got 3. They've got Halo, which they're dubbing a holographic shade. It's a blue. It's not holographic.
No.
This really irks me. If you don't know what holographic is, don't fucking call a product holographic.
Yeah.
Holographic makeup is fucking difficult, all right?
You can't get a holographic highlighter.
It's not holographic.
It's chunks of glitter, and no matter how much you grind it down, it ends up being grey if you grind it down too much. It just doesn't.
It's not holographic, okay? No. Then you've got Blossom, which is a pinky shade, and you've got Rose Gold, which is
a peach. It's not rose gold.
It's not even rose gold.
It's peach.
Peach. It's like orange. I love this blue one. I love it. It's so fucking beautiful. But the formula of these is horrendous. You can't blend them on your face. You just can't blend them.
You can mix them.
You can mix them, absolutely. But what happens when you mix them?
It makes you look crazy and oily and gross.
Exactly.
Unless you've got dry
skin, and you lose that beautiful metallic effect of them. So
if you mix them with like a concealer, it's like no point.
No.
But if you use them on their own, they dry so quickly.
You can't blend them out properly.
Yeah, I struggle with them. But
so do I.
This blue, I can understand that it looks really, really, really cool. I would be concerned that it would turn my face like I would be normal skin colour, and then I'd have these patches of a whitish tinge because it doesn't look like it has a colour shift.
Yeah.
It would have a colour shift, but at the same time, the base looks blue. Yeah. These look like brightening primers.
They do.
People use these kind of colours to put lightly all over your face and then put foundation over the top to brighten the skin. So this would change the colour of your skin. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think any of these are going to be super duper functional. No. If you're willing to take a chance on them,
tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to buy them.
I'm not dropping my money on them because they're fucking expensive here in Australia.
They've also got highlighting palettes.
They do. They are quad palettes, and you've got one that looks like it's for fair skin, and then one that looks like it's meant to be for darker skin, but that shade in the top left-hand corner, I don't know. It looks like it could potentially be.
But you could mix.
You can. Absolutely. Definitely.
I like that they're bringing out 2. I respect people that bring out 2 lots of palettes.
Me too.
Okay, then we've got, let's just go on to Benefit that's bringing out a highlighter. This is based on their Dandelion Box Blush, and now it's called Dandelion Twinkle, which is like a soft, generic highlighter.
Yeah, you've all got one in your fucking stash.
But I like to see them bringing out more highlighters because they've got that cream one.
Yeah.
And is that it? And the liquid ones.
So, yeah.
They don't actually have powder ones, so I'm interested to see what it's like.
They don't have a lot, do they?
No, they don't. Then Ofra have a Glow palette.
Yes.
Which has, is it 6 shades?
So
it's a highlight and bronzer palette. Mm-hmm. It looks more bronzer than highlight.
Yeah.
But I know that one with the 5 different shades is very, very popular.
It is, yes.
So that's actually, I like that they've pretty much taken some of their popular highlighters from singles, put them in a palette, but this is like serious bronze.
Yeah, I agree.
It is not a contour palette. It is like you want to orange up your face.
Yeah.
There we go.
And glow at the same time, like all of the spotlight glow.
Yeah.
You
want to Michael Finch it up.
Yeah.
Here is your palette.
This also doesn't look like it would suit fair people.
No.
At all.
The one part that would be one little wedge.
Yes, absolutely.
Some highlighter kind of products that do interest us. Piques our attention, peek, are the Neo highlighters from Kevyn Aucoin.
They're actually called glow ombre palette things, but...
Oh, yeah, that's what I call them in the group.
We didn't know the name of them. There's 2 shades. So we've got like a sort of a neutral shade with a little bit of a bronzy shade, some pinks, and, very skin toned. It's very skin toned. Mm-hmm. And then we have a purple one that just makes my heart stop.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty.
Like, just
stop before we die.
Yeah.
But the basic kind of neutral one is Sahara.
Yes.
So it's more of a natural glow. And it's good that you can go into... the lighter side and actually have more of a highlighter. You can kind of turn it into a bit of a shimmery blush. You can kind of have a nice variety.
I love that.
And then there's also one called the Ibiza.
Yes, Ibiza.
Yeah, Ibiza is the purpley one, which is fun.
And I'm going to say, these look like they're quite big.
They do look big.
We've got a thumb for reference here, and... they look big. They look like you could definitely get a large face brush in there very easily, get the colour that you want or swirl it around or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's boxes ticked everywhere.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be cheap, but I think you'd get so much product that it wouldn't be, like, it'd be worth it.
Yes. And Kevyn Aucoin makeup.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay, now on to something from Hourglass. Question mark.
What is it? It's one of their stupid fucking coming soon.
Yeah.
Blackout.
We were going to talk
photos.
about these in the brands that sneak peek badly. It was going to be a runner-up in our Beauty News Awards, but we forgot to mention it.
We did.
It was like a last-minute tack on, and then we forgot to mention it. But we were going to be like, we're sick of these because they're like silhouette coming soon, and then it's like, oh, it's a lipstick, lol, and it's always such a letdown. Like, what is this new palette? Oh, you can make your own. You're like, I don't fucking care. I can buy my own singles. I don't care.
Exactly.
But there's a few speculations in the group. Mm-hmm. One of them, there's a few. Okay, lip liners, lip crayons, liquid liners, a new brow product. But I think the best one is a stick or tube kind of concealer, because they brought out the stick foundations, and I can actually see this, even though it's 2D, I can see it potentially being a triangle shape.
Yes, like
their foundation, and you twist it up, and it's really creamy and a high coverage version of their foundations, because those have a lot of people raved about how good they are, and it wouldn't be hard to make a more pigmented, smaller, creamier version,
absolutely,
and have a stick concealer.
Yep.
So if there are any updates while I'm editing this, we will put it on the screen. Mm-hmm. But take your bets, guys.
Yeah, place your bets.
Place your bets.
Next up, we've got some new stuff from Marc Jacobs. These are limited edition coconut bronzer. Yep, Cat hates it.
I hate
It's going to smell like coconut.
I actually had that Physicians Formula one, that butter bronzer, and I had to give it away. Because I'm sensitive to the smell of coconut,
She couldn't.
When it was, I could smell it on my face.
Yeah.
It was gross. And update on that as well. We talked about the Physicians Formula butter blushes.
Mm-hmm.
I confirmed it with the brand on Instagram. They will smell like coconut vomit.
Yes.
Well, in their opinion, don't spill the water. In their opinion, it is the smell of tropical something, but I think it's gross. But
it smells like grossness.
Yeah, but if you like coconut.
Yes. They also have what appears to be, I'm going to say these are lip glosses.
Yeah, they look glossy.
Pigmented lip glosses.
Yeah.
But
look, maybe they made a cake too.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah.
They've been destroying their own makeup. Good
on them.
Jacobs.
Go you, good thing.
Good on you. Okay, we're going to move on to some mattifying products. So,
yay!
First up, yes, this is right down our alley.
We love this shit.
First up, we've got Clarins Pore Perfecting Mattifying Foundation. We're seeing 5 different shades here. We've also got...
translucent blotting powder with a paper?
Yeah, it's what she said. Blotting powder with blotting sheets. Interesting. These I might spend money on them because we might have to do that.
The blotting powder annoys me because blotting sheets are so cheap that you don't need to buy Clarins version. You can buy, I don't know, Daiso version for $2.80. So
it's gimmicky.
Yeah.
It is gimmicky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I reckon the packaging to create that and have them like dispense nicely, that's where your money's gone.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Another product that is a bit gimmicky is the Murad Matte Effect Blotting Perfector. Now, this is a cushion, oil absorbing, pore minimizing something. So, this is, I don't like this. This is disgusting. No. This is silicone shit in a sponge. And if you've got oily skin, there's potential for you having like spot issues.
Yeah.
And if you're like dipping a sponge into another sponge and then tapping it on your face and then dipping it back in.
Bacteria breeding ground.
Fucking just get it together, Murad. That's disgusting.
But there's a few reasons why this annoys me. Benefit had their blotting stick that I thought was a complete failure.
Disgusting.
It is looks like a glue stick and you just put a silicone thing on your face.
Yeah.
And if you've got oily skin and you're wearing makeup and you're wearing powder, you don't need another layer of shit on your face.
No.
It just does not feel good. It doesn't absorb the oil. It just makes it look matte, but it's still greasy.
Yeah.
And also back in the day when I was in high school and primary school, there was products, I think the Body Shop used to sell them and stuff, but they were in a squeezy tube and they were literally just a silicone paste that you would work on your skin and it would take away the look of oil. Mm-hmm. Once again, it doesn't take away the oil, it just takes away the look of the oil.
Yeah.
So these products are not good they're not good for the people that need them because it's just not practical. You don't need a full face of silicone makeup and oil and grime and bacteria. It is just
it doesn't
gross.
remove the oil, it covers it up
and seals it in with silicone. Yeah. Yeah. It's not good, guys. It's disgusting. So yeah, these things, they will come and they will go and they will go for a reason. And Murad, no. Unless you've got a lot of salicylic acid and stuff in there.
It does have salicylic acid in there. I don't think it was a whole lot though. Silicone, first ingredient water, second ingredient silicone. Yeah. Okay, so...
But also I think with these, the only way you could actually use them, or the only way I would actually use them, and I'd prefer to go for just a primer, like a silicone primer, is if you've actually got a no makeup day and you just want to not look shiny, because I know when I'm having a no makeup day I look like grease because I'm not powdered and mattified. You could just use it to make your skin look like less pores, less grease, but just use a fucking primer. Any silicone pore filling primer will do. No, thank you.
No. We've got some releases from Physicians Formula. So we've got a Insta Ready Face Primer, full coverage concealer corrector, and a setting spray and a sponge that looks like a beauty blender with the edge cut off.
Yeah.
So that's coming spring 2017 in the States.
And then we've got Urban Decay has shown a new Naked Flush Blush Bronzer Highlight palette thing.
So they're new shades to add to the collection.
Is it just that one there?
No, I believe all of them are new shades.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry.
Might
no,
just be the middle
she's
one.
right. It's just the middle one. Naked Flushed is the new shade.
I think it's funny that the pink one is the new one, whereas 2 purples are existing ones.
Yeah.
Because I like bruised cheeks.
I like bruised cheeks
I like the bruised cheeks. Anyway, page 2 done.
Yes. Alright, so we're going to move on and talk about some eye products. We've got the Colourpop's Valentine's Day shades. There's 6 shades there, and
They do love releasing things for very minor holidays,
Oh,
don't they?
yeah.
They will jump on a release bandwagon if they need to.
they will. Valentine's Day can go fuck itself as far as I'm concerned. We've got some releases from Makeup Revolution, which I'm going to bitch about real quick. They've got a palette with a love heart in it, and it just looks like fucking Too Faced.
But can I say, what is this white? What? Who uses that? Oh, I need a giant white eyeshadow in the middle of my nude colours.
Yeah, it's going to
Is
take
it
you
a
off.
setting powder?
No, that
What
I
is
think
it?
I think it's a shimmery white.
That is disgusting. Get
Yeah,
your
it
shit
is
together.
disgusting.
And you can see here that they're stealing the
banana powder from Ben Nye. So, we don't respect this brand because they don't do respectful things.
Correct.
We also have some products from Milk Makeup. These are eye pigments, and they are giant.
They are very big.
They are huge.
You would not get through that
So,
pigment.
all you've got to do is buy the Makeup Revolution Too Faced, whatever the fuck that is, rip-off, and you've got a year's supply, or a lifetime supply, of white shimmery eyeshadow, and you buy these Milk things, and you've got a lifetime supply of
Shimmery
cream
cream eyeshadows.
eyeshadow.
But can I say that with the shades, so you've got Rager, Jam Room, Hotel Lobby, Gig, After Party, so they're all very music gig related.
Yeah.
They are even the ones that look gold and bronze, they look very, very silvery.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know if it's just the swatches or the photo.
Yeah.
But you need to like a shimmery silver eye look.
Yeah.
To go with your giant white eyeshadow from Makeup Revolution. To want to wear these. I like warm things. I like a bronze shift. I like a gold shift. I like coppers.
Yeah.
These are Frosty the Snowman shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stuff from L'Oreal. They've got some lipsticks. I believe they're already released.
Yeah, with that gold one, that gold collection.
So we're not paying much attention to that, but within that photo we have some eyeshadow dippy things.
Yeah.
These are called the Super Liner V-Sculptor, and essentially it's a
Sounds
creamy...
like a villain.
It does. V-Sculptor! I will get you next time. So we've got, it's a creamy shadow applied with a pen style smudger. That is not a pen style smudger. That looks like
A penis tip smudger.
it does. Stop that. Schlong smudger.
Yeah.
I don't want a schlong smudger. I don't want it.
But I must say, L'Oreal is a drugstore brand, and these are very if you don't own a set of brushes, if you don't want to use your little sponge tip applicator or your fingers, this is smart for people that just want a wash of color and don't know how to blend and do shit.
How do I?
This is beginner makeup, but I get it. If you're crazy Aunt Jan, doesn't know how to do her eyeshadows, get her this.
This could help her.
It could actually help her. So
yes.
I don't
agree
hate
with
it.
that.
I don't hate it.
I agree.
Violet Voss is also showing disgusting packaging once again.
Why?
They need to fire that designer. But this
Look
is
at the text on the bottom.
Oh my god.
Custom Magnetic Palette. Arial font.
Oh
god.
Stop it.
So they could have this could have been fucking gorgeous. If they had just kept that iridescent, on the inside, they've got that beautiful iridescent.
They've got it on the outside as well.
They do.
They've put
they've put those ugly lines and the bows and the Violet Voss Pro
and the lace
love
with the
hearts and
hearts.
fuck off.
Yeah.
If it had just been that beautiful iridescent
Metallic. The holographic. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So beautiful. It's got a mirror in it. It's a huge palette.
Yeah. You could put face products, but they butchered it with their packaging. And then we also have something by Jouer.
Ooh, what is it?
Dead.
Beautiful.
Hashtag DED.
Beautiful, flawless, dead. Yep. I think this is the packaging for their foundation, which looks totally underwhelming.
Do you reckon though? Because it looks like a palette. Oh, it could be
You reckon? It could be a palette.
I don't know. It looks like cardboard, and it doesn't look like good quality cardboard.
No,
so
that's why I thought maybe it was like meant to be a box.
Why
that
would
was
the
kind
Jouer
of
be on the
squashed.
side?
Well, Jouer have little like grooves to like stick all of their makeup together like Lego. Why do they have that?
Let me slow blink for a while when I contemplate that.
I know. I don't know. Why does Violet Voss have...
Sometimes logic escapes us. Just, don't know.
We don't get it.
We don't get it. Sorry, guys.
We're only here to tell you the news.
Yeah.
So Sleek has something that we don't know what it is.
It's already launched, so on their website. We should actually have a look.
We should look. Let's look. I'm guessing brow products because of the name things, but
the name.
This is makeup.
So it's currently not up on the Sleek website, so we will probably insert images once it is up.
Yeah.
But you assuming that it's brow products because of the names.
The names are light, medium, dark, extra dark, and black.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else. Like, it's
unless
not going to be concealer.
Unless you want a black contour.
Oh, maybe.
Because,
Maybe.
Or eye primers. Why would you want a dark, extra dark? You wouldn't. So,
no.
Brow products, probably a tinted brow gel.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay, spring is here. Not really, but in the makeup world, it sort of is.
Apparently it is.
There's a Burberry Silk and Bloom Blush.
There is.
Which is it kind of looks like flowers and bees come together.
Yeah, it's pink, and I think the prettiest thing about it is that beautiful, like, layer. What are the imprint?
Imprint, yes.
Gosh.
Okay, Guerlain have a spring something.
Oh,
No, it's not a lipstick. They've got
this one
piece of shit.
The lip and cheek penis tint.
If you want to colour your peen in bright pink, Jeffree Star, we're looking at you.
Yeah.
Then they're bringing this out in spring.
Yeah.
It looks like it looks like makeup that you will find in Daiso.
It does. Absolutely 110%.
Daiso makeup.
Yeah.
It will not have the Daiso $2.80
price
tag, unfortunately, so give it a skip. I'm going to tell you to give it a skip. But they're also releasing a Chinese New Year lipstick as well.
Yep, red.
Why not? Year of the Rooster. That is today. No, yesterday.
Yesterday.
As of the time you're watching this, Chinese New Year was last night.
Excellent.
Tom Ford have some blushes for spring, which look autumn.
Yeah, these don't look spring. Actually, this happened last year as well. There was a brand, I don't know if it was Tom Ford, but there was a brand who was bringing out shades that were not fucking spring inspired. They were like winter, autumn.
Well, Tom Ford's doing it this year.
There you go, Tom Ford. Next up, we have a blush highlighter combo from Chanel. It's supposed to represent Kyoto and the cherry blossoms. It's just kind of like a bronzy blush with a little bit
I think
of
it'd be
highlight.
actually a nice colour though.
I think so.
And then also Elizabeth Arden are releasing these eyeshadow trios for spring. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of them.
There's 10 different trios.
You would think that this is just a release. And then like they'd have like a spring one. Like the pink one is spring or something.
Yeah. I'm not too sure.
Know.
But they do look nicely pigmented, so.
That would be something that's good to pan.
Oh yeah. Not too big.
Not too big.
Easy to get through.
Then we got some more randoms. Kester Black is being sassy, which I mad respect for this.
Yeah.
I think they're making fun of a few things here, which I also really like. Mm-hmm. I think that the owner's name is Anna, and she lives like a suburb away from me. So
hey Anna, I hope you watch us.
Yeah, good on her. We respect you.
Yeah.
Okay, what's happening?
All right, so Kester Black is releasing a shade 2017, the year of impeachment.
I'm so going to buy this.
Yeah. So this is a beautiful peach cream shade.
Yeah, gorgeous.
And I believe it's called Impeachment. So she's taking the piss out of a lot of things. Hopefully you guys can pick up on all of those little nuances. We're not going to spoil the fun for you if you can't work it out.
Maybe we should, because some people aren't always as switched on as we would like
them to be.
Yeah.
So obviously we know as of filming this second, yesterday was the inauguration of Donald Trump as the president of the United States.
Hashtag not my president.
Yeah.
I can use that hashtag because I live in Australia and we've got a Prime Minister and the Queen.
He's actually
not our president, so we can say that.
What else do you get from this, Kat?
I also get a dig at the peach thing that's happening in makeup. Sweet peach craziness, peach royal or whatever the fuck you call it. There is like just a mass amount of gimmicky peach shit happening.
Yeah, I agree.
And this is it's like making a political statement, whether you agree with it or not. I find it amusing, and it's also I think it's sort of just making a jab at the makeup industry in general. Yeah. Which I like.
I love it. I fucking love it.
And if we read into that incorrectly, I don't care, because that's what it means to me, and I love it. I'm buying it. You'll see it on my nails very soon.
What colour are you wearing on your nails?
Impeachment. I thought I was holding up the wrong finger there for a second. Impeachment. No, good. Okay, way to go, Kester Black.
Yes.
We have another silicone sponge piece
of shit. And this one's a doozy, guys.
Oh,
so this is being released by a brown. This is being released by a brand called Kora Beauty.com.au.
Oh, Australians are getting onto it.
Essentially, what they have done is, I'm not sure if we'll be able to insert this actual video, but they have taken their sponge in the dominant right hand, and they've taken an other silicone sponge,
which is the silly sponge.
The silly sponge in the left hand, and they've put a dab of foundation on both, and then they've patted them around in a circle on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And of course, the side where she's using her right hand for their sponge, and it looks beautiful. It looks all flawless and beautifully blended and everything. And then you look at the dominant potato hand that's like, what is coordination? I don't know. And it just looks like a mess.
Yeah.
So they've used some very, very tricky marketing there.
Because if you try to take a brush with your dominant hand, you will blend it nicely. You've got better motor coordination there.
Yep.
Take your other hand and do it, and you'll realise it is harder, and you are more of a potato with it. Because it's not your dominant hand.
It's not your dominant hand. Yeah. I challenge you next time you apply your eyeshadow to use your non-dominant hand to apply it and see how you go. Yeah. So, I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Okay,
Peripera is releasing a something. It's
a collection with
Powerpuff Girls.
Once again, it's a video, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to insert it, but if not, we'll be able to put your screenshots on the screen.
I kind of like this.
Yeah, I kind of like it too.
I like Powerpuff Girls. They're very cute. So in this collection, we have a wide variety of products. It looks like there's hand creams, nail decals for nail art, mascaras, eyeshadow trios. There's some
stains, lip and cheek stains. Yep. And then also cushion foundations
and powders.
Yeah, so there's a few things in there.
Lots of stuff. We have some Christian Louboutin releases. These are fragrances. We've got 3 of them, and they look like vaginas.
A glass gaping vagina.
A glass gaping vagina.
I think they're supposed to look like, when you get like a gold chain or something, and it's got the links. Yes. I feel like it's supposed to look like that.
I feel like that's what it's meant to represent as well.
Calm down, Belly.
But
did you get the microphone?
Yeah, did you catch that? But it kind of doesn't. Yeah. And they're called Trouble in Heaven Tornade Blonde.
Okay.
And Bikini Que Sera.
All right. And they're really expensive.
Yeah, so, you know, you're looking at...
$275 US. Yeah. And is that for 80 mils? Oh, it's so much money.
Yeah, I won't be buying them.
I'll be spraying them on myself in the shop, though.
Oh, that's a tester? Yep,
yeah,
good.
And they're like, no, limited. Also, RCMA have changed the name of their warm gold powder.
Yes.
To Destiny's Hope and Sparkles.
Yes.
So it is... What's the story behind
All right,
this?
so essentially for every packet or tube, bottle that they sell, they'll donate $1 to Destiny's Hope and Sparkles, which is, I think it's for fighting children's cancer.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Pediatric cancer.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at buying it, definitely, you know, it's a good cause.
The pessimist in me questions why they didn't make their translucent powder the one that they donate $1 for, because that's the one that everyone uses and that's the most popular one. They use the one that I've never heard of. I understand that it kind of matches with like the Destiny's Hope and Sparkles, and it's like the warm gold powder.
Yep. I get that too.
They could have made it a translucent Destiny's Hope and Sparkles thing.
Hell, they could have said anything you buy from RCMA over the space of a month will donate $1. But I suppose something is better than a kick in the teeth.
That's true. Very true. Also, Rimmel has jumped on a bandwagon. They're copying... Firstly, CoverGirl that made, was it James Charles?
Yeah.
He also did Tati's wedding makeup.
He did, yes.
I thought that was an interesting thing. I didn't even know they were friends. Anyway, I thought he was from the UK. I don't know why he was from the UK, but he's not. He's from the US. And then also Maybelline made Manny MUA along with...
Makeup by Shayla,
the face of the new mascara.
Yes.
Now Rimmel has made this dude who I've never seen before in my life.
Yeah, his name is Looking for Lewis, and he is joining the Rimmel London UK as one of their faces of their 2017 campaign. Does anyone else feel like this has suddenly gotten really old really quickly?
Yeah.
And not for the fact that it's like men with makeup. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. But for the fact that, like, CoverGirl did it, and now all these brands are like, oh, let's copy quick.
Yeah.
It's just so pathetic.
I think, it is. It's...
Like, if your team can't work out a different way to stay relevant, get a new fucking team.
Yeah, it is a bit... It's a bit on the nose.
It's just... Bleh.
Okay, our last thing...
Good on him.
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah.
Good on him. I don't know who he is,
Yeah.
but good on him. The last things we want to talk about, there's two things about Chloe Morello that we just want to have a quick mention. It's not YouTubers behaving badly.
No,
if anything, it's YouTubers behaving really fucking well.
Yeah.
Firstly, she came out to call John Cuckian, who I like to call...
Cuck.
The cuck. She came out and called him a bully, which he essentially
Cuckian isn't even his real name either. His real surname is not Cuckian. So don't be like, you're making fun of him.
No,
we're not, because it's not his real name. He chose that name.
He's a smart...
Yeah.
He's trolling people.
Yeah,
anyway,
he is.
I would call him a troll. She calls him a bully. I would also agree with that dog thing.
Yes, I agree.
That was horrible.
I agree.
So she's actually called him out. And previously... when he did a video about her, which was all tongue-in-cheek and making drama out of nothing, she kind of did a response video where she was watching his video and she was like, thanks for the promotion, kind of thing. She was taking it quite well and she saw the humour in it. But I think there was something else that happened where he was upset that she was supporting something or using Jeffree Star.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she was using Jeffree Star and she was kind of like, I can use whatever the fuck I want. And he was kind of coming for her and she's like, you're a bully, which is totally fucking fair.
Absolutely. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
Anyone in the whole fucking world has a right to buy and wear whatever makeup they want.
Yeah.
All right, it's none of your fucking business.
Yeah, exactly right.
So
and you can't make people come for someone else.
Exactly.
Just
and
because,
he knows,
yeah.
he is a smart man. He knows that if he gets on his Twitter and is like, oh my God, Chloe's using Jeffree Star stuff, people are going to be like, I'm not supporting her.
Yeah.
I don't like her anymore.
Yeah.
Like, fuck
Yeah.
off.
So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he does know what he's doing.
but-
And he did it to Christine. He
Yeah.
did the same thing to Simply Nailogical.
Yeah, but
so-
luckily she wouldn't give a flying fuck.
No, she doesn't give a fuck who he is.
Yeah, exactly. She's got like nearly 4 million subscribers.
Yeah,
She's
exactly.
like, see you later.
Who?
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Cucky, what? Huh? So, yeah. So anyway, she's also a very lovely person.
Yeah.
On Instagram, she posted a photo and someone in the comments was just talking about how they didn't get the palette that she released and they can't find it anywhere because they were in a coma, I believe, for a couple of weeks after it was released. And we all know it sold out like that.
It did.
It was restocked a couple of times, but once again, there was a drama with not having enough stock, and so it kept selling out really quickly. Chloe replied and said, DM me your address. I've got a spare one. I'll send it to you. Hope it brings you some joy. So she's a very lovely
really
person.
sweet thing to do.
Yeah, and I think, like, I do respect her. I think she's actually I think when it comes to Australian YouTubers, you kind of go, I'm glad that she shows that we might be a bit rough around the edges.
Yeah, but we're actually
nice people. So, I like that. I respect that. And good on her.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
If I ever make my own eyeshadow palette, I'd love to be able to do the same thing. So good on her. So
yeah, I agree.
Go Chloe Morello.
Yeah, go Chloe. High five, girl.
High five.
Fucking
Bro fist.
Bro fist.
PewDiePie.
All right, guys. So that's it for us today. We're done. We're fucking off.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And also, share it with a like-minded, makeup-loving friend who doesn't take bullshit.
Exactly. Or if you're any cool groups that talk about makeup and want to hear or watch new stuff and join the discussion, do that.
Get them into the 4-hour video that we've just
it feels like
just fucking filmed.
Also, if you've made it to the very end and you're one of our bros, leave what emoji do we want them to leave?
Oh, let's leave little blue love hearts.
A little blue love heart.
Yeah.
Leave an emoji in the comments, little blue love heart, so we know which ones
the real MVPs of beauty news.
Yeah. Also, if you are part of the notification squad, I know there's a few people out there that actually mark our videos to be notified when they go up and you get an email or something.
Yeah.
If you're one of those, which is you are the rare few.
Yeah. We don't have many of you guys.
Leave a little robot face in the comments as well, so we know who you are. We can spot you and be like, yes,
we love
you. Good work, crew. So that's your little project.
Little project for the day.
But if you do want to see other stuff from us, we've got up in a corner somewhere. We've got, or maybe down, but whatever it is.
Just look.
There's stuff. Probably a playlist to Makeup Breakup.
Yep.
Probably another thing. So
check it out. Enjoy. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.
Bye.